All right. Check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Wes Watson. I guess he got busted driving the Rolls Royce with no tags and no insurance. I don't know why this is news. I don't know why this is trending. I don't know why I'm reacting to it. I should have seen that everybody was talking about it. So I said, let me go and see. Right now, I haven't watched the video whatsoever, so we're going to press play together. But real quick, before I do, I want to give you guys an announcement. All right. Today is 5/20/2025, May 20th. All right. We got a podcast at 7 p.m. We got Jaden Newman, the basketball prospect, turned model. If you don't know who I'm talking about, check it out tonight, 7 p.m. And if you're watching this in the future, then go back to May 20th and press play on the video. Now, look, salute to all the day ones. Salute to the squad members. All love. You already know my boys and homegirls, right? But look, don't be a recurring watcher. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the little subscribe button. Let's get to 75,000. Quit being a hater, all right? Quit being a hater. Look, we could hate together. You don't got to hate me. We got to hate together. And even if you don't like me, I'm sure you like my content, all right? So hit the subscribe button, become part of the squad, and also hit the notification bell. For a lot of people that are not being notified, go back to the little bell, click on the bell, and change it from whatever option it's on to all. That way you're notified every time we drop content. We go live every day, we drop clips every day, we drop shorts every day. We basically live in the content world, all right? So go ahead and subscribe to all the new members or subscribers. And you know what? Put it down below in the comments. I'll pin the best one. All right, and with that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video. Let's see what Wes Watson is talking about, dog. Now, this video is pretty long. It's like 20 minutes long, so we're probably going to just talk over it. I ain't going to pause it. And let's go from there. Ex-con Wes Watson pulled over in Rolls Royce with fake plates and no insurance.
To dodge responsibility, but the cop weren't buying it. Name dropping and bragging about his car collection didn't get him anywhere. The whole thing. Wes Watson, former inmate turned millionaire influencer, was pulled over in Miami driving a $600,000 Rolls Royce without a tag or insurance. He tried to play the fame card, claiming he owned more than 15 cars, and even called the dealership owner mid-stop to dodge responsibility, but the cop weren't buying it. Name dropping and bragging about his car collection didn't get him anywhere. The whole thing was caught on body cam.
That's a nice roll.
Good morning, sir. Can I get your license and registration proof of insurance?
That's a nice rose. Blue inside. Looks beautiful.
My insurance is just on here.
Your tax not on your vehicle, you know that?
Yeah, these guys always do that here. I buy cars cash all the time, and these dudes, the bag on sends me a tag. I have a tag in the trunk that's a temporary, but it looks like it has like weird numbers on it. And it's fucking, I bought this car cash a little bit ago. And look at it. 2024 Rolls Royce Phantom insurance. I buy all my shit cash. I'm famous online. I don't fuck around, but it pisses me off. I get pulled over so much because, like, Florida's got some bullshit. I'm from California too. And you guys, these car companies don't give people their plates right. And I buy my shit cash. The car's paid for.
Wes Watson showed the officer proof of insurance for a similar car with a different VIN number, hoping the officer wouldn't notice.
What's the big deal, though? Come on, man.
I'm not leaning on it. I'm not touching it.
Let me show you the license plate.
Stand by.
He told him I'm rich I'm famous on the internet.
This doesn't pertain to your Phantom.
Yeah, it does. 2024 Phantom.
Different VIN. Not the same VIN, man.
When they messed it up at the place.
Man, I get the pullover, but come
This piece
on.
of paper got it, but that doesn't go with it.
I have 15 cars. Like this, these guys must have fucked it up then. Look at it. Here's another one of my Rolls Royce. Maybe they switched the numbers up on accident. Here, is it this one? Look at 2020. I have multiple fans. Fucked it up. They fucked up a number. That's their fault.
Give me a second.
Buy my car's cash, big dog.
I got you. It's not
I have
the.
15. I have 10 Rolls Royces.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with if you buy them in cash or not. It just has to do that you don't have
The
no
insurance
tag on
guy's
it.
an idiot.
Yeah. Give me a second. No, give me a second.
The officer ran the Rolls-Royce's VIN through a national database, but it didn't show the car had an owner. Wes Watson then called the dealership he got the car from.
I get it. The cop's just doing his job, I guess. But come on, man.
Watson,
Yeah.
what's your current address?
Me, bro. I'm famous online. I have
Gotcha.
lots of cars. Everyone knows me around here. The cops know me. I'm not worried.
Apartment building.
Yeah, but that really don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, these guys do this to me. I buy my cars cash, and they do this shit to me all the time. It's like, it just gets old, man. I have 15 cars, so
You live and work down here?
yeah. But so then what they do is they sit there and say like, oh, sorry, that one. Like, there's a lot of problems with these car dealers in Florida, bro.
Gotcha.
I have like, what's up, bro? How you doing?
The issue we're having right now is that this car is not even registered.
Yeah.
All right, you gave me it doesn't come back registered. You gave me a card from North Carolina, and then the vehicle originally came from Maryland, and it only came up in Maryland with no information belonging to you or anyone.
So when I paid it off, they should have registered it.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Sometimes it takes a while for the DMV to process the paperwork.
Lies on your hands that you're driving.
Sometimes you buy it brand new. If you buy it cash, or even if you buy it like finance, it's gonna take a while for them to process the paperwork. But they should automatically give you they can give you registration when you buy it. That's right, because most car dealerships work with the DMV.
So what are you gonna do? What numbers can you tell them to tell them this car's legit to drive right now? Like, because then the kid who did the insurance put the wrong VIN number on the insurance. Like, what can we? I mean, I'm not getting a ticket for this. I paid $600,000 for this car, cash.
Of course, yeah. Let me. Is a call with you right
He's
now?
right here.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's right
sir.
here.
Who am I speaking with?
Yes, sir. Because this is a brand new vehicle, it takes 30 days for them
Told
to send
you.
us the title.
That's
which is why
that's great, but we're in Florida, so we need to obey by Florida laws. We're not in Maryland, we're not in California, we're not in North Carolina. He has no registration. That receipt is not a registration.
There's one
The
in the trunk
vehicle
that may be,
the vehicle is not registered. Okay? And then the insurance that you guys gave him is not even the same VIN. So he's uninsured right now at this moment. The vehicle is not registered, and it's an arrestable offense in Florida.
And they're gonna impound the car wash.
Okay,
So-
then the wrong VIN must have been an issue with because the vehicle, unfortunately, we put the wrong
No,
VIN number online.
it's not the wrong VIN, because I put the VIN. It comes up in Maryland, but it doesn't come back to an owner. So the vehicle comes up white Phantom, but it's not registered to the gentleman that you sold the vehicle to.
Sure, we can show you all the paperwork that we own the vehicle, but we still haven't received the title yet. We can show you whatever you need. If you want to come to our dealership, or I can email you. If you have an email, I can email you whatever documents
It needs to fall into our database. If you're not registering it into a database, you could show me a million papers in one. That doesn't mean that they're legitimate.
So I'm going to send him right now a temporary tag to show that he's legal to drive that vehicle because he purchased a vehicle here in Florida, and Florida gives you a 30-day temporary tag to drive the vehicle. So I'm going to send it to him right now.
That temporary tag's not on this vehicle.
Yes, sir, I understand, because the vehicle, he just, right now, what you can see is that he's test driving the vehicle.
Well, no,
He purchased the vehicle from us.
He's not test driving it. He owns it because he specifically stated that he just purchased it cash.
Yeah,
So he's not test driving it.
Cash, correct. Yes,
So
he
he's
purchased
not
the vehicle cash.
he's not test driving it. And you as a dealership should know that that's not a thing of test driving without a tag. You need to use a dealer tag if you're test driving it.
There's one in the trunk that might work. Ask him if the one in the trunk works.
I'm going to send him a temporary tag. You're going to have a temporary tag within the next 20 minutes.
Okay, but that's not how that works either. You just don't issue a temporary tag right there. You issue him when he deserves.
Man, that cop is bugging me, bro. That cop is bugging me. Okay, look. I know that this is breaking the law, right? You're driving without a tag, without a registration. All right, it is you breaking the law. But really, is it? That's what I'm asking. Is it really breaking the law when there's so many other people doing crazy things right now? I know that sounds like an excuse, like I'm trying to get out of this. So why ain't you messing with real criminals, right? But you think the cop would be like, "Hey, big dog, get it off the street and figure it out. All right. Probably look at his Instagram, look at his name. This fool not a criminal like that. This fool bought the car. I'm talking to a legitimate dealer. All right, big dog, get it off the road. Hurry up. Get it off the road. Easy, bro. That's why some people hate cops. That's why some people hate cops. Because for so much shit like this, it's like, bro, you know this fool not a criminal like that. You know he a taxpayer in Florida, probably pays a lot of taxes. And you fucking with him, even though I know you're breaking the law. It's just one of those things where it's like, dog, just let it go. Tell that fool to keep it pushing. Go take it home and figure it out ASAP.
The moment that he paid you what he paid you. So he paid you cash. It's not when you decide to give him a temporary. It's giving him the temporary as a owner of a vehicle when he did business with you to give him his tag when he walks out of that dealer, because that's the service that he paid for. It's not, oh, I'm just gonna give him now.
I understand where you're coming from.
So now he's getting into a legality of vehicle not being registered, which is a criminal offense.
I'm gonna send everything over to him so he doesn't have this issues moving forward. I'm gonna give him everything. Okay, we just gave him the vehicle. We're gonna handle everything because we were waiting for the title to come in for the vehicle.
All right, that's not how that works. You do sales when you have everything for the vehicle, and then you properly go ahead and you sell the vehicle. It's not, oh, make a sale and then ruin someone's livelihood and record because you decided to do wrong business.
I understand. Is we buy brand new vehicles and something like that's a 2024 Rolls Royce Phantom. So that's a brand new. So the dealership that we purchased the car from, they still haven't sent us the title.
So then the sale shouldn't have been done then.
Yes, but if we were to operate like that, sir, we would never have money and we would always be waiting for titles.
Yeah, facts. That's how it works. From what I remember, bro, you buy a car, they'll give you a paper bill of sale, tell you bought it, and then you gotta wait in the mail for the title, right? Now there's a lot of car dealers where you buy a car and they got a little spot inside the car dealer where it's like the DMV, and you go over there and then they'll set you up a registration, and boom, you walk out with a little registration and you walk out with a temp tag on your car, or they'll put that little long paper on the front windshield, which is a temporary tag saying you bought the car, and they'll give you a paper tag in the back, right? So I don't know why this one ain't got one, but regardless, bro, it goes back to the same shit. The cop should see that this fool's not a criminal. He's talking to the car dealer. The car dealer is telling them, look, we sold it to him. He paid us cash. He's not a crook. Boom, we'll send you whatever you need. The cop is just being too much. He's being extra, homie.
That's the problem. So that, obviously...
I have a lot of cars. I can just get this one home and then we can not drive it anymore.
See? There you go.
Facts. But yes, the vehicle is being driven and...
I'm gonna hand you over back to Leon. Give me a second. Let me see you wanna open up the trunk?
Let me just take it home, dog. I'll move another one. I got tons of them.
They keep doing that to me in Florida, bro. They keep doing this shit to me.
Right there.
And I know that said it was like 30 days. So I don't know if that one was good, but if you're going to let me just get it back to my warehouse, I won't drive
Give me a second.
Yeah. But hey, fuck you, I'm the guy.
Yeah, I got you. Give me a second.
Échate pinche pedo, güey. No mames, güey. Subscribe. Comment.
What's up, boss?
Those dudes are assholes, man. That sucks, bro. I do the right thing. I buy the shit cash and they burn me like this.
So it is arrestable. Yeah. I'm not taking you. I'm doing a promise to appear, get it all squared away, show that you took care of it, and you're on your way.
Oh, so what do I do?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you paperwork. You're gonna get it in the mail 2 to 3 months. A court hearing. Have it all squared away. Show your registration through Zoom.
Okay.
Show your registration that you got it for Florida and all that stuff. Take care of it, and that's it.
Me 2 times before, and like, I know they want to move product, but if it's not ready to move it, don't move it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I told them.
You're trying to move it too quick, bro.
Yeah,
you're putting someone in a bad position because you're like, hey, I want to make a sale. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Now he's just playing along. He's playing along now. Now he's playing along. He's playing like, all right, the cop's gonna let me go. He's not gonna give me a ticket. It's just once I figure it's like a fix-it ticket, right? He gonna give me the fix-it ticket. We got a mutual enemy, which is the car dealer. Blame it on the car dealer. That he don't dislike the car dealer. You don't buy a car. You don't buy a $600,000 car from somebody you don't like. All right, you don't. So he likes the car dealer guy. That's his homie. But he's got to do what he got to do in order to get away. So he throwing the car dealer homie under the bus.
Other thing, I can't have you driving the car. The car can't be driven. I got a record. I'm gonna let you with the option of we either take it to the tow yard or you could get with the record and whatever the fee is to get it over to the place that you need to get it to. But you got no insurance.
Oh, I got insurance, bro.
It's not on the system, man. So it's not gonna be valid. It doesn't uphold and it doesn't stay valid.
Just tell that fool you're gonna park it, homie, and you're gonna lock it up, and later you'll bring the record, which is the tow man. Just do that, dog. And once he leaves, phew, you know how many times I've done that? A gang of times. You know how many times they've told me, "Oh, you can't drive it. You don't got a license. I'm gonna cut you slack, pull it over, and have somebody come pick you up, or somebody with a license come get it." And then I'll be looking, fool. They gone? Let's go the other way. Phew, and we out of there, homie.
All right. So I'm doing that.
Tow the car. You give me a citation for like a promise to appear that I.
Watson, step out.
Proof of the registration right here. I was going to try to show it to you. Find anything else?
This tag comes back to nothing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it comes back to nothing.
There's no way.
Comes back to nothing. On everything.
Here's the proof of registration.
Hold on. I just thought about this. All right. All right. You know how we over here giving Wes Watson the benefit of the doubt. What if he's in on a car smuggling business ring, right? The cop is looking at him like, okay, maybe you are this influencer, but that don't mean you can't break the law. All these tags come back to nothing. What about these cars are stolen? What about these cars, even though you're rich, these cars could be stolen? I did this, I did that, and they all come back to nothing. So the cop is doing his job. Salute to the cop.
I do everything right. I'm not getting this done to me, bro.
It's just this that you're showing me, or this?
This is what he's sending right here.
What's this?
This is a plate or something. I don't know if he meant to send that, but this is the proof of registration.
That car with that VIN doesn't come up in Florida. If he must have just done it now, it wasn't registered.
It's registered. There's no way. This comes to nothing.
That comes up to nothing.
To nothing.
To nothing at all.
Well, I gotta just go. I'll leave you the car. I'm dipping.
All right.
I have shit to do.
All right. Sign here for me. Where you're signing is just saying like I told you.
All right, he said he's leaving the car and he's dipping. All right, smart man.
Right, you're gonna take the car.
Yeah, it'll get towed, and then if you want it, it could go to your wherever you want it. But you're gonna need to pay out of pocket for that. You're gonna need to wait.
Shit.
All right.
This is crazy.
You're signing here, not a form any admission of guilt. You're just saying that you're gonna appear in court through Zoom and show the registration and everything that is showing valid. All right, then you're gonna get everything squared away.
So this plate comes up to nothing.
To nothing, zero.
It just doesn't even come to any car.
Comes up, no record.
Dude, he's saying this plate you guys gave me doesn't come up to any car. That's bullshit.
Show him the plate that I just texted you. So we just got the plate.
Sign right here. You just got it, so it wasn't registered. So just take that to court. Show that to court.
Dude, do you see the position you're putting me in, dog? You see you see the position you're putting me in, dog?
He should have done that the moment you walked out of that dealership.
Dude, let me drive my damn car, bro. Dude, I'm leaving, bro. I don't even want to sign it. I'm leaving.
You need a sign.
I'm leaving.
You need a sign.
Do you put me in the worst
I'm doing
fucking
this favor
position,
so
bro?
you don't go physically.
Fuck you guys.
You bought the vehicle to a champion. They're supposed to provide the temporary
You guys do it together. You guys make sure I'm good together, bro. And we're good?
Here are your copies. That paperwork. The tag. You want to take a picture of this?
I don't even want that.
Here.
Just throw it in the trunk.
It's yours. It's yours. Take a picture of this.
Why do you want to say gonna go physically, bro? Why do you gotta say that to me, bro? I'm a good dude, bro.
Because you need a sign. I'm not denying it. But if
you don't have to treat people like that.
Yeah, but you're treating me wrong.
No, you're treating
me wrong because you're saying, "No, I'm just gonna sign and dip."
I'm a good, because I want to go. Bro.
All right, got you, but you gotta do your part.
I'm a good dude. You're being a dick.
No, I'm not. Everything's recorded. Everything's recorded. You're gonna leave the vehicle, or you're gonna wait? You're gonna leave it?
Yeah.
All right, where are the
I
keys?
have 10 fucking cars. I don't need this shit.
All right,
I'm giving them their car back.
all right. You got everything?
You guys are taking this car back. I'm not even taking it. Just give me my money back. You guys fucked me over so bad. I want 50 grand in my account right now for this fucking headache. Fuck you guys.
Get your license.
I have it.
You got it?
Wow, I wasn't expecting that ending. I guess he was not. I guess he was not just throwing the car guy under the bus. He left the car. He said, "I don't want the car no more. Come get your car. I want 50 grand in my account for you guys ripping me off." So he financed it, but he said he bought it cash. Once you buy it cash, it's fully yours. I don't get it. What's going on here, bro? Something is going on. Something is fishy. You bought it cash. But then you told the dealer, "Come take it. I want 50 grand for my troubles." Doesn't make sense.
Wait up. One more thing. Watson. Let me get your thumbprints real quick.
Right?
I need your thumbprint.
Man, that guy's doing too much now.
It's gonna be each on these squares. It's a couple of pages.
Oh, that for a ticket?
Straight up, bro. Fuck you, bro. I want 50 grand in my account right now, dude, for what you guys just did to me. You guys put me in the worst position ever. Straight up, dog. You just put me in the worst position ever, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. You think this cop's gonna hear it? Now I'm walking away. He's telling me I'm gonna have to go with force if I don't sign anything. You just fucking ruined my fucking day.
Here,
50
wait
grand.
up.
I'm out, bro.
It's a couple.
No, fuck you, bro. You should have gave me the right shit, bro. Fuck you. 50 grand in my account right now.
Here you go.
Right now, bro. Right now, bro.
Stop crying.
No, you can't. But the guy said, what the fuck? I'm gonna sit here longer, bro?
One more.
He sent the picture of the plate. It's an Ohio plate. Yeah, but the guy don't give a fuck about that. Do you care about an Ohio plate?
We're in
Look,
Florida.
talk to him.
We're in Florida.
He said we're in Florida. I don't care about an Ohio plate. It sounds like a bunch of... Yeah, but you could drive an Ohio car in Florida.
You reside here. I could have put more charges. I only gave you one.
Dude, he's telling me he's giving me charges.
It's true. What the fuck? You could have a Cali whip and you could drive it in any state you want. That cop acting like a bitch, bro. And so is Watson. "I want 50 grand in my account because you hurt my feelings."
Fuck you, bro.
It's a residential violation.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm out.
It's a residential.
I gotta go, bro.
All right, bro. Sir.
Sir, how are you?
Yes, sir.
Good. Sorry to bother you. I apologize. So you just didn't have the plate on the back, but the plate is there.
Sir,
You just
sir,
didn't
listen.
have
You're not gonna,
Yes.
you're not gonna run this down to me, all right? Just
No,
because
I'm not trying to run anything
okay.
down. I'm just trying to understand.
You did bad business with your client, all right? The vehicle is not registered. Simple as that. It's not registered. That temp tag did not come back to anything, okay? It's been expired since February, all right? And secondly, I ran the VIN, and the only thing that VIN of that vehicle comes back to. So let's be honest, if you're a business person, be an honest person to your client, and that's as simple as that plate does not come back to anything. The only thing that comes back to that VIN of that vehicle is, and it only has the description of the vehicle. It doesn't come back to your client, it doesn't come back to Watson, it doesn't come back to your dealership, it doesn't come back to you, it doesn't come back to anything.
Can I just talk for 1 second, sir?
Yes.
The plate that I sent you a picture of in Ohio doesn't go back to that car. Is that what you're saying?
The VIN,
That's the plate that was never put on the car.
that's fine, but that plate does not belong to that vehicle because it only comes back and it shows from with no tag, and it only shows the make model of the vehicle. So whatever you guys decided to do within 20 seconds to to make your client feel good or whatever, that's different. But
it's not 20 seconds. Do you want me to pull a report from the DMV system to all the 52 states?
Sir,
I can pull a report from the DMV.
Sir, it doesn't come back. I ran the VIN of that vehicle through all 50 states, and nothing came back.
But I'm saying, do you want me to pull a report?
I don't need your I don't need your computer system is not criminal justice database of tag agencies and everything. I'm running the VIN myself because I'm a cop and I'm able to do so, right?
No, I get it.
And nothing comes up. So you can show me all the proof in the world until it's put in paper and it's certified.
I'm sure they did.
Giving him what he deserved at the moment that he bought your vehicle. That's it.
Sir,
All right, sir. Have a nice day. All right, sir. I'm not talking to that guy anymore. No, it's not on you, but it's on me also that I'm on body camera, bro. So I gotta do my part. If you understand me, if you don't, then that is what it is. I'm not trying to be anything different to you or anything. It's just it's the name of the game. Good? All right.
Watson's a fool, bro. All he had to say is, look, I'm going to have somebody come pick it up, leave it here, or I'm going to call the homie right now. Because the cop gave him the option. You bring the wrecking, the tow man, or I'll bring the tow man, and I'll have it towed to wherever you want. It's just so you don't drive it. Watson could have been like, all right, you call the tow man and send them to this address. Tanto pedo, way. It could have been done easier, bro. I like Watson. A lot of people dislike him, but I like him because, you know, you could tell that he came from the struggle, bro. And now he got money and he's living it up, bro. Can't disrespect that. The guy got money and he's having a good time. He's living life. Let him. You know, I don't know how it feels like to have that much money, so I couldn't tell you. You can say right now all you want. I'll never change. I'll never change. Yeah, but once you get millions of dollars, who knows, bro? You might, change a few things, but it is what it is. Salute to him. Salute to everybody. I don't think the car dealer was doing them dirty or did bad business. I just think the paperwork got messed up. And when you buy a car, you do anything like that, eventually things are going to get messed up. Leave your comments down below. See you tonight at 6 o'clock. And with that being said, salute to everybody. And we out. Let's go.